Need to make one pair of pants.
Yep, I
It'll
need
take
pants.
45 minutes.
Welcome back to episode 28, entitled "I Need Pants." D&D with Newbs, Curse of Strahd. Last week, the party finished up the Amber Temple by finding the Sun Sword that Zaldarth wielded with great power against the vampire spawn. We had a special guest appearance by Eurobash Rex, who did quite a bit against the vampires. We found out
Eurobash Rex.
Yep. We found out that T-Rexes are super effective against vampire spawn.
Yep.
We also found out that Perrin is very effective at kicking boxes over and releasing said vampire spawns.
Yep. Very good at it.
Perrin learns.
Yeah,
He
Perrin learns
from his mistakes.
Perrin learns things.
There'll be no more kicking boxes.
So you learn from your mistakes. So you are a very learned man. I mean,
I am a learned man. Yes.
Right. So he's just living by example. All right. So as we left off last time, Perrin had decided to ascend the steps. There's a black marble staircase winding back up into the darkness.
Maybe I didn't learn enough.
Maybe we didn't learn enough. I believe
I was peeking through the door.
through the door. So, grab player icons. Do not want to. You're no longer your Bash Rex, right?
no, I see my character icon.
Yeah. No, I was just making sure.
Stairs.
Yeah, there's no way T-Rex would fit in there.
No. I mean, he could look up through there.
Also, if we're trying to be stealthy, thinking T-Rex is probably not going to be the most effective.
Totally quiet. Boom, boom,
Rex is
boom.
my favorite Rex.
Yeah.
Tiptoe or tip claw.
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa. I believe that was a mismove.
Ancient magic.
We went up the stairs and were teleported to another room. Now I'm just in the void.
I'm in the void too.
Yep.
In the
I'm in
darkness.
the Void 3.
What?
Oh,
That was a shitty sequel.
worst one.
Yeah.
Machines came back. Let's try to
right.
take over. Humans had to make their last stand with giant robotic mechs.
Yeah, everybody was pretty.
John Connor was a bad guy. I mean,
Yep.
And then the TV series, and it just got weird after that.
And some guy named Neo took over the machines. And
What was the name of that one? I never even.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
yeah, that's what it was.
It was.
Oh, it wasn't Johnny
Speaking
Mnemonic?
of sequels of Bill and Ted,
Yeah.
did you hear that the third one's getting made right now?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Are you, though?
Ted's Excellent
Yeah,
I am,
Adventure.
for
No, I
sure.
never saw any
Dude.
of those.
I love some Bill and Ted's back in the day.
They didn't make any sense.
Exactly.
Did you think they were supposed to?
Yeah.
I mean,
Neither
even
does Guy on a Buffalo, but I like it too. Okay.
no, Guy in a Buffalo makes sense. Okay.
This stream sponsored by the Possum Posse.
Ah.
There's a
Alright,
ring.
So, Perrin, as you peek your head over the staircase, Vatari runs into the room. No, you step into a library. There are torches lit, or candelabras lit, chandeliers hanging from the ceiling. There are 6 wooden chairs around fine woven carpets, and bookshelves lining the walls.
Interesting. I'm not touching anything. I'm just looking. Do I see anything on the table?
You do. There's no tables. It's just, those are just rugs.
Those are rugs. Okay.
You do see against the gray walls there are 10-foot tall black marble bookcases that run length of floor to ceiling.
Wow.
On their shelves are just hundreds of old books, rolled up scrolls.
Without touching the bookcase, I'm just eyeing it very closely. Do I see anything unusual? Is it just lines?
Perrin, you know you can't read, right?
Hey, I'm a monk. I can read.
These are all different tomes of different make, size, and thickness. Um, Mostly arcane writing on the covers. Some of them you can make out. They detail things like history of Barovia and history of magic, different tales of adventures, all sorts of knowledge and collection.
Does Casimir seem excited about these books?
Casimir does. He seems to kind of pick up a few books here and there and thumb through them. He looks
Any
around.
books of divination?
I'm sorry.
Any books of divine?
There's books on pretty much any subject you can imagine, related to any type of magic or history or religion.
Big library.
Maybe we can find books that might have information on like vampires and vampire spawn. Maybe we can learn some more information for the fight of the head.
Prick sits down because he's tired of all this reading. It's for the birds.
Yeah, you could definitely you could find some history on the undead.
That might help us in the fight ahead. So,
All right, so if you want to roll a investigation check for me, see how much you find.
hold on. I'm trying to feed the baby. So, hold on.
I didn't see you bring him in.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, really?
If you had advantage.
Well, I would assume that with Casimir coming through these, you've seen him grab a few books of interest and shove them into his pack. He would probably know some of them written in Elven. They would have, and whatnot, they would have different things about vampires in them. So he pulls down a few tomes related to religion, the god of sun that seems to be popular in this area, and hands you those.
Okay.
All right, so funny thing I forgot to mention about this room: there are no doors, no windows. It is completely lined. There are blank spaces of walls around, but mostly covered by bookshelves. So as of now, other than the stairs, you do not see a way out of here.
Well,
Can we start checking walls and stuff? Trying to move, see if any bookshelves move or whatnot.
I'm gonna look under the rugs. Anything under the rugs?
Was that a yes or a maybe or a think about it or?
I couldn't understand what Walzen said.
Oh yeah, I thought that was you talking. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna look under the rugs. But,
Under the rugs, okay. If you want to roll, anybody that would care to try to find a way out of here, if you want to try to roll investigation, see.
Let's do this.
Must find light.
Got him.
Real fast, you realize
Oh, wow.
that you are in a room.
Wow,
Jeez,
no one wants to leave the room.
Nobody
Huh?
wants to leave.
Yeah.
fine, guys. If you can't find it yourselves, I'll help. I was sitting there, minding my own business, waiting for dinner. And then, now you need me to save the party again.
There you go. Okay. Finally, Prick gets up off of his stack of books and lollygags over to some of the walls. And Prick, you see two different places that have cracks in the wall. One to your south, and then one to the west of the room. So here and here. You locate two little cracks in the walls.
When I see this crack in this wall down here on the south, do I feel like air blowing through it at all? Or is it dark in there?
Yeah, you feel cold air coming from below the door.
Oh, it's a door?
It's like
It's
a
secret. Yeah, it's like a
hidden door.
Kick it.
No, no. Usually these have some sort of
Mechanism.
opening measure,
Yeah.
and
I
so
know
I'm
you're pulling a book, but we
I'm
can't
feeling
really-
around on the door trying to find the switch that would trigger this thing, and not finding it, I just kick it one time.
I'm gonna go help him find it.
All right. Well, if you will roll have you roll a thieves tool check to see if you can figure out how the trick works.
Easy peasy.
I'm helping too. What do you?
I'm like over his shoulder, like, come on, we can do this.
I'm like, back up off my shoulder, dog. I'm
No
working.
problem. Yeah. So you're low enough to the ground that you feel a kind of recession in the bottom of the door that you slide your fingers in, and as you tug on it, the door pulls open towards you, and you see a staircase descending back into the darkness about 30 feet before you lose sight of anything else.
The darkness. You're welcome.
Well, you haven't gone down there yet to tell us what's there.
Ta-da! I don't lead. I just open the way for others to get attacked, and then I loot the gold.
Zaldarth is the leader,
Mark, I got on my
Yep, sure.
of course.
All right. So everybody descends the staircase.
Well, if we follow Zaldarth,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm towards the back.
Why are you towards the back?
Yeah, you are tanky. You generally would want to be in the front.
Oh, I'm a tank.
Yeah, you have a shield.
I'm leading.
Exactly.
The door?
South.
there on the south, right here. Pop through.
I know books aren't your strong point, Zaldarth, but it's down there. Ba,
Who needs
ba,
books
ba.
when you have Galadia's wisdom?
I'm
I don't
back
see
into the
anything.
darkness.
It's dark.
All right. So with that, stop moving.
Oh, jeez.
All right. So with that, pretty simple. You descend down into the darkness. You kind of stumble your way through, and you come up to another door. You push on it easily. You come out behind a large statue that you have seen before. You're
Uh-huh.
into the main area of the temple. This
See?
person-
Shortcut on the way out.
Shortcut for the way out. I know this room.
All right. So you guys are free to explore, leave, do whatever you wish.
Well,
I say we leave.
I say we leave. Yes, it's time to get out.
Bum, 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 bum.
I guess
Isn't this where-
got what we came for?
Isn't this where you battled Zaldarth?
That's where they had the fight.
Bum, 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 bum.
It was where this barbarian and I exchanged hard hits in our honor.
So is this heading outside?
I think this does take us outside. Yep, see, you're outside.
All right, so you guys make your way back through the temple. You hear as you get to the edge of the door, you hear Casimir kind of let out a little elven curse. He flings the book down on the ground, says, "Damn vile trickery of this place." So anybody that had a book, if you look at it, you see the book begin to deteriorate and turn to dust and blow away in the wind.
Aw.
Foul magic.
Vatari is cussing up a storm, but we cannot hear him.
Probably better that we not take any of this with us.
Yeah, I'm. I said French toast, and the baby's looking at me like, "What the hell?"
The baby's like, "Where's my French toast, bro?"
Yeah,
Yeah. Don't tease me
Now I
with
gotta-
dinner.
now I gotta
Breakfast.
smile. Here we go.
you mentioned it, you bring it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what time of... Well, it's always dark and misty in Barovia. But
You feel like the time that you have spent in this place, you feel that it is probably just cresting morning time.
oh boy. Well, do we want to rest, or is everybody ready to make our way towards Ravenloft? Are we strong enough? Are we prepared?
I'm a little key, but I'm still pretty strong.
Well,
can
we'll
do
have
it
to
all.
rest between. I mean, it's several days march.
So I'm
Yeah,
not
you've got.
I'm not looking at a lot of trouble sitting here on the road. Let's get rolling.
All right, so Casimir asks you what your plans are. Do you?
Well, we're following you, Casimir. You wanted us to come and help you.
Don't we have weren't we looking for a few things?
Like the sword we found and the holy symbol we found.
No. Like we're supposed to be. Maybe we already did. Maybe we already finished those side things. Like we were looking for somebody or helping find somebody.
Well, we were finding what Casimir had to find, and he found
I realized that. But was there anything else we were looking for?
Let's see. Prick is still looking for a toy that he will get him his pet monkey.
That's in Castle Ravenloft.
Castle Ravenloft. There was an invitation by Rictavio to visit his tavern or his castle. You were tasked to find a shipment of wine probably about a week ago, to find wine for the city.
Yeah,
There
that's
was
We ain't got time for wine.
no.
there was a few other things that was tasked to you, but
But once Casimir found what he needed, and we asked him if he wanted our help, and he said yes, he could use it.
Mhm.
That's when we started following Casimir as the lead. At least that's the way I felt about it. Maybe the group doesn't.
I'm just asking before. I just want us to be prepared for fighting the head vampire and shit.
You prepared? Never.
Now, do we think that completing any of these tasks will bring us anywhere closer to defeating Strahd?
I mean, it might make us a little bit stronger.
I didn't think of that. But what were we going to get for delivering the wine? Just
Some experience in life.
yeah. Yeah.
It is. Plus, it is the intrinsic value of doing a good deed for another soul.
Yeah, but that's still way out of our way from what Casimir's going.
and Casimir would probably urge you that those that would need the wine could probably wait until
Yeah.
their land is free of Strahd's rule before
Yeah.
that.
They'll enjoy the wine better.
Maybe they can sip it on their sunny porch once the clouds have been cleared.
That's it. So let's follow Casimir.
Well, while you guys decide where we're going, I've got to step to the side and refill my coffee.
Uh-huh.
Let's ditch him.
Yeah. Put him back in the dark so he won't know where he's at. All right, so also Casimir would tell you that he is probably not the one fit to lead. He has one task and one task only,
Okay.
to restore his sister's life, but he will gladly travel with you, or meet you at the castle when your time is ready.
Okay, I'll lead. Where are we going?
Well, I heard you guys. I left a listening spell on Perrin's cloak while I went away. And you tried to hide me somewhere
No,
in the
no.
darkness.
Go ahead and do that to you.
You wanted to ditch me. That's rude.
Oops.
Just for a little humor in this dark Bavaria place, you know.
Ah.
Love you.
Oh wow. We're back on.
So, Crick, you pull out your little
My
Barovia
trusty
map.
map. Yep.
Yeah.
Why is there a giant Urabash at the end of the lake?
I threw him in there.
Okay.
Said yeet.
Urabash gross
so-
skeleton runs off into the woods.
This is Ravenholt, right?
No. You are further to the east with Ravenhall.
This is okay. This big.
Ravenloft, yeah. Yeah, you know exactly where the castle is. There many people know where you stand, so you
And we're like here, right?
you're down here. Yeah, you're west of Mount Gacus, as the locals call it.
Well,
So a straight trek northeast through the mountains. would
sounds
take you
dangerous.
direct to Castle Ravenloft.
Sounds fun.
East through the Svalich Road, Svalich Woods would be a little less treacherous, but would lead you to Barovia, or village of Barovia, excuse me, where you first entered to the world. North would take you back to Valakai.
Wasn't there a bunch of stuff in Valakai we left too? Like people and like a goat?
No, the goat was the goat. You left him on the banks of the river, of the Luna River, to the north of here.
Well, I guess we should take a vote. Do we want to do a side thing, or do we want to do a go to see what Strahd's got going on?
Well,
Maybe
I don't
he's
wanna
not
go
home.
through the mountains and through the woods. So if we're going back up north first before we head over there,
We could maybe find that wine shipment on the way in.
wine shipment, yeah, and then make it a part of the trek. Because I mean, going through the mountains and all that.
It sounds dangerous.
That sounds like a loser.
We'll die to the elements. Very brave adventurers dying to hypothermia.
Or
That's
the
okay.
wolves, or the barbarians. Or
I brought my ghillie suit this time.
Yeah, well, I don't have a.
Batari doesn't have any pants on.
Mountains.
He doesn't have any pants on.
Yeah, he's got to get some ghillie pants.
So let's head up.
Back the way we
up the
came.
Stalwich Woods Road, past Luna Lake. Sound good? Do we have a vote on that?
I think that makes sense. They said the wine shipment was getting misplaced west of town, right?
Yeah. But we're way west.
Well, we're south and west, yeah.
Yeah, south. and west.
We'd have to go back up to some of those crossroads.
Right,
Sure.
Exactly.
Well, let's go that way.
All right.
Let's go.
I'm with it.
We're on our way to find some wine because we got to go back through the town to get there.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if we show up with a wine shipment, boom, two birds.
Okay.
Okay. So we're heading north, up through the Salvage Woods.
Yeah, pretty much traveling the same way we did to get here.
Exactly. Okay.
But when we get up to closer to the town, we'll probably go west to find
Yep.
where these wagons are being attacked.
Right. Okay.
All right.
Now, how many days hike is it to that crossroads?
This one?
Yep. Because I mean, we're down here, aren't we? This is
Yes.
where
Yeah.
we are? So
Oh no, you're only looking at. You're looking at about a what's that? About a 6 mile hike.
Oh, is that all 6 miles?
Yeah.
Oh. Hell, we can make that by nightfall.
What if we set it to grueling pace and meager rations?
Then
Will we
can
get
make it
there?
by noon.
You're gonna get dysentery.
Just don't.
Someone's gonna die to a broke leg.
Yep.
No,
Someone was bit by a rattlesnake.
To get there by night,
Broke
nightfall,
leg.
We'll camp out there and then we'll head west.
I don't want to die to a broke leg.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, let's go.
I jump on Perrin's back. Say, my legs are tired from all this adventuring.
And I get behind Zaldarth and say, Zaldarth, I'm following you.
God help me.
Galadia help you.
Galadia will.
So as you
Galadia,
guys-
God, same thing.
As you decide to do that, Casimir wishes you well.
Tell him we'll meet him
Yes.
there.
He will meet you at Castle Ravenloft hopefully within the next day. He will be ready. He will kind of scope things out. Hopefully, he will not be taken prisoner by Strahd, but he will wait for you there. He will know you when you approach.
Tell him
with
it'll
that-
probably be about a week before we get there.
I hope it will not take that long, friend.
It will. We gotta find the wine, get back to town. We'll have to rest up.
Oh, and then we're gonna run into Bluto again.
Yeah, then that's gonna happen.
We get sidetracked easily.
Yeah,
It happens.
we're going for the wine. It's gonna be more than a couple of days.
Squirrel.
Yeah. Ooh, look, shiny. Ooh, a piece of candy.
All right.
Bring back empty bottles.
All right, so you guys are heading north back up the river.
Yep.
Yep.
And let's do. All right, so you guys are kind of traveling along north.
Staying on the road. That should be pretty safe.
It is pretty much an uneventful trip.
Yeah.
You don't run into any of the. You don't run into any of the things you saw the last time. Pretty calm day. You make it eventually back to the. You pass where you knew the goat trick that you released. The kind of old, swampy, rundown town. You pass by that.
That was here, right?
Yeah, that was around that area, and you make your way back to the bridge that led east back to Valakai. West, from the description, I would head to the Wizards of the Wines, the ones that make the wine that the town needs. You know also that you are close to Lake Zarovich and Lake Baratok. Lake Zarovich being the bigger of the lakes, Lake Baratok being the smaller. So you head to.
There was somebody at Lake Baratok, wasn't there?
Wasn't that Rectavio?
Oh, no.
Yes, that was where his. He said that was where his outpost stood.
Go
on
eat your
the
breakfast.
shores of Lake Baratok.
Go eat your,
But we
go eat
need
your breakfast.
to go on the old Savak Road to
Go
find
eat
the
your breakfast.
wines,
Go
right?
eat your breakfast.
I think
Go
so.
eat your breakfast.
I'm trying to eat my breakfast, Vitari, but we got nothing.
Ugh.
We got nothing.
Okay.
Well, I guess we should.
The bridge.
Yeah, we should head towards the winery. So at least if we get there, we can ask them. If we don't see it on the way there, we can ask them where they think it's getting lost.
Okay.
Because they would probably know. I hope.
Is this the winery over here?
Far to the a little further south. That's the town of Krezik marked on your map.
Oh, okay.
Is this the winery?
Yes, this is the one.
Okay, right here.
But it's like nighttime now. We may want to rest after a hard day's travel.
It's getting later in the day.
Yeah, let's throw up our dome.
Secure dome of protection.
Yes.
where the AC's always set at
Come on,
72.
Bash. Give us a place to crash tonight before we head out in the morning.
I'll put up the hut.
Thank you.
I will get my hit points back.
All right. So you guys take a full long rest.
Yeah.
Yes.
Feels so good.
Oh yeah.
Make sure to get any superiority dice you spent. Walzen.
What's that?
Put your superiority dice back up to max
Oh.
if you used any.
I didn't use any yet.
Okay.
All right. We wake up in the morning nice and refreshed.
But what if we don't?
Well, then you get to lag behind.
Yeah. What if Zaldorf had a bad night's sleep?
What if we all did?
Judging by
I slept
40K,
great.
It looked to me like we can make the winery in a day too.
Yeah, I would say pretty easily.
Yeah, it's only you're probably a mile or two away from the winery at this point. Um,
Hell.
all right, so as you begin to march towards the winery or towards the vineyard, a light drizzle begins to fall. Unpainted fences follow this trail. The fog is rolling in as usual, and it begins to kind of wrap around the neatly tended rows of grapes. Here and there takes on kind of a ghostly form. You see barrels of wine begin to stack up along the way. And north of the trail, there's a large stand of trees. There's a man wearing a dark cowl and cloak standing at the edge of the trees, beckoning towards you.
He's beckoning towards us.
He's beckoning you towards him.
He wants us to come towards him.
And he's, yeah. Is this,
I get the
like, are we in the winery or almost there?
You're there. You're at the. You've like kind
Right
of
here.
passed through the gates of it, and you're beginning to see the full scope of the rows of grapes and utilities that they have.
Well, I think someone who's, got way with the words should talk to this guy.
That would be Urabash.
I would agree.
Is it a lady? Because if it's, you got the way with the words
You got the lady
to
killer
talk to
perk on?
this guy.
That's it.
All right.
You're a batch as you approach. A group of 4 others step forward from the trees. They don't seem to be. You're not brandishing any weapons or seem to be making any aggressive movements towards you. But the one pulls his hood down, and you notice that his hair is very black, almost feathery-like. And he pulls his hood down, speaks, and says, "Greetings, travelers. Welcome to the wizard. To the vineyard."
Hello, friend. How are you today?
We have been in better times. I assume you're here from the city seeking a shipment of wine, I guess.
They were concerned. They've been waiting quite a while.
Yes, and we must apologize for our tardiness. We have never ran behind schedule like this. Things have been very troublesome lately. We have sent word to the town, but apparently our messengers have been diverted or held captive, perhaps by Strahd or some of his minions. Maybe you could help us.
I suppose you need a escort?
Escort, no. We need someone to find out what happened to our scouts, or to 2 of our workers. I apologize. I am Davian Marketov. We run this winery.
I'm Urabash, leader of this fine crew, and
I raised my hand. Wait a minute.
Hey.
Hey, you guys sent me to talk. I'm gonna talk.
That's right. That's
Um,
right.
I didn't ask you to falsify the statements.
You see, our wine is a family secret. it's only grown by magic mainly. We believe that some of the seeds have been stolen. 2 of our younglings went out to track these down, and they have not come back for days. We are not able to continue our production without our seed.
So it's not that the wine was waylaid; it hasn't been made.
Correct.
Do you have any idea where these workers might be? Where they were seen last?
We suspect that an old hag, one of Strahd's witches, came to the winery in the middle of the night and made off with one of the seeds, as we call them. Her village lies south of here. An old rundown farming town. I think she has taken them there, and we're unable to go there and retrieve them without being killed by her or captive, I'm sure.
Does she happen to have goats out there?
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Yeah, the hags keep all manners of things to torture and sacrifice.
Well, I'd love to skewer me a good old hag for Galatia.
All right.
That means end him, Perrin. No, the other thing.
All right.
Okay.
My mistake.
Yeah, you're supposed to be a
stand
monk,
corrected.
Perrin.
Yeah,
You're supposed to be a monk, Perrin.
He's a monk. It doesn't mean he's celibate.
Lutz.
They're starting to rub off on me. And I didn't mean rub off on the wrong way either.
I was good the first time. I didn't need an explanation. Now I need to go cleanse my ears with what they call sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer. Very hard to get these days.
Yeah, it is. Okay, well, listening to this over Urbash's shoulder makes me think we need to head south.
Nah.
Yeah, he does tell you, in the meantime, if it's of any consolidation, we do have 2 barrels of wine ready to go, but we will no longer be able to produce wine if we do not regain our 2 family members as well as our magic seed.
Does this magic seed produce beer?
Nope, just wine.
I have no motivation then.
I thought you wanted to slay a hag, regardless of motivation.
Yes.
Well, that'll suffice for now, I guess.
Side motivation.
Hags are magical creatures. They might actually have some sort of items that might help us with our quest.
True.
Well, what's the fastest way to get there?
Probably in a straight line.
All right. Well, I'm flying.
I mean, even in my short amount of wisdom, even I found that funny.
He does raise his hand and points away from you. The best way is to travel east through the mountains, or through the Silence Road, over the mountaintop, and down to the remains of the village along the river. Or you could take the trail, which is a little safer, through the Solanka Pass and back north. But be careful there, because there are large birds that could sometimes grasp a man in his claws and carry him to his nest.
And how is that safer?
Well, it's safer. Because he explained it.
I believe your definition of safe and mine are very different, my friend.
Barovia is not a safe place at all, from what I've gathered.
We're talking about on the Luna River, right?
Yeah. Kind of where we just went by.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
But there's another trail on this map that goes down to the Luna that's not the road we came up.
right. But that might not be faster. Maybe we should just go back the way we came, since it seemed fairly safe.
Yeah. Back to the Luna Lake and then go east or west, I mean,
What?
from Luna Lake.
Huh?
No. Back to the crossroads and south.
Yeah, but then we go south to Luna Lake.
No, not that
We gotta
far.
we got to get back to the river.
What? The river? We'll be right beside the river. The river runs under that bridge.
The river runs through it.
Yeah.
Belly cam.
Oh,
Hell
okay.
yeah.
I'm looking at the river down below.
I'm looking at that. I'm scared.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
I'm looking at
What?
my own map of Barovia.
What happened?
What did I miss? I missed something.
Vitari had the belly cam on.
Oh,
You missed the great sign of the Buddha.
I did talk to the 2-year-old.
The heck is that?
That was a belly cam.
Just like a wave just washed over my eyes.
see?
Yeah, I missed it too.
I had my small map of Barovia.
Well, you know what? I gotta
obviously,
say-
I'm a little lost. So
I gotta say, that site was a whole lot better than the blue Speedo.
Yeah.
This is where we're going, right? I drew on the main map.
No, it's further south of there.
What?
yeah,
Here?
that's what I thought.
Easy.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
see,
literally-
I was thinking down here,
Yeah. Nope, not that far.
and I was looking at this trail here
Nope.
coming down to there.
Nope.
Okay, all right, and I'm back on it. So it's
So, yep. So I think we should go back to the bridge and then south, follow the river,
Okay.
back to that place.
okay, all right.
And he also tells you that he describes the seeds a little bit better. These seeds are roughly the size of pine cones. They are magical in nature, so you'll be able to easily spot them.
Are they dangerous to hold?
They are not dangerous to hold. They are dangerous to eat. They're not dangerous to hold.
Okay.
Boy, I like to eat
Remember
things.
that.
I hope I'm not hungry when it comes time.
You're always hungry. Just remember
Yeah.
you can't eat it.
But I can try. You could certainly try.
Okay, let's head out. If we get going now, we'll be there probably around dusk.
Yeah, which in Barovia time means nothing, so
But that's true. But it
sounds
also
good to me.
means
But maybe they'll be asleep. Alright, well then, off to the hag's house.
Haggage. Let us move.
All right.
I have circled it.
You've circled it with a coffee cup.
No, that's to the side.
Oh.
That's not me.
It's sure not me. It's way better than I can draw.
I will neither confirm nor deny my guilt or innocence.
My involvement in this.
Ah,
Okay, so you guys make your way back over to the river.
we're at Hag Haven.
You
Did we go over the river and through the woods?
No.
To Hag's house we go.
Hag's house. You go. Yep.
Don't throw the cat. We'll get tossed.
Oh, there goes the beer can.
Yep.
It was a Mountain Dew Zero can. Thank you very much.
Won't we be on the other side?
What's that?
Wouldn't we be on the north side of this?
Yeah, I'm moving your. This is from last time.
Right. We'd already been here.
Yeah, we'd be up.
You're familiar with this area. You know that you were here last time.
Yeah.
Kind of breeze through this place. So you kind of come back through. The evening sun has begun to set, and it has gotten a little bit darker. A little more activity. You guys hear the buzzing of something.
Are these 10-foot squares?
Those are, I believe they were 10 feet squares.
Or they might have been bigger than that.
Actually, these were 100 foot.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So that goat's 100 feet wide. That's a massive goat.
It's a big ass goat.
Mega goat!
I really don't
So,
like this.
since there's a little more activity this time, but there is a unique buzzing sound, I would like to stealthily approach that sound if I can locate it with my giant goblin ears.
You've been in a marsh before. You know that the buzzing sound is swarms of probably flies or mosquitoes.
Midges.
But they should be swarming the sweet, sweet wine that we're after.
No, we're after seeds.
Yeah, but if they stole the seeds, they're already making wine.
Yep.
And
That
this buzzing-
yeah.
Oops.
Ow.
I really do not like sizing on this stuff. Even if you're in the same square, you're a county away from them. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah. So just imagine for sake, this is a pretty large place.
Yes.
Okay.
Farming village, even though the squares are wonky. All right. So as you approach, you remember it's getting a little harder to see for those without dark vision, but for the most part, you remember the layout. In the middle area was the old rundown fields, kind of to your south west. There was the large kind of crooked tree, and there are a few scarecrows still remaining to ward off crows or what have you.
And they can also warn that we're here or alert somebody.
Yeah,
Another
who's in
cough, we get near them.
who's in front of the group?
It would
Urbax,
probably be.
remember?
I don't believe this is a talking situation.
Yeah.
Oh, Perrin, I was like, we're missing a token. Perrin's token's still at the bottom.
Yeah, he ran off.
Yeah,
I don't see my token at all.
you're in the
No,
upper
but
right.
It was so small I couldn't even tell it. There it is.
Oh, those are. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't like I hate the sizing of this map.
There.
You
Thank
guys
for
zoom.
noticing I was missing.
All of a sudden, Perrin grew to 100 feet wide. Ah! Now we're all big.
Yeah,
I feel much better now.
you have giant growth cast on you.
I'm bigger.
Excellent.
Yeah, we're gonna play a little bit more theater of the mind here, but this will kind of give you an idea of where
Yeah.
you're at.
Okay.
All right, so you're approaching this old rundown village, and who's in the lead?
Not me.
Probably be Walzen or myself.
Walzen or Zaldarth.
Okay.
Walzart.
Walzart. If Walzen and Zardoth will roll a perception check for me.
Did you say Walzart?
Yeah,
Walzen. You can put them together.
it's like Fragilina or something, It's your celebrity
Well,
couple.
that's right.
What am
It's
I
like
rolling?
Jamie.
Perception?
Perception.
Yeah, Walzen can't see anything unless he pulls the torch out.
I perceive. In my infinite lack of wisdom,
You guys are great leaders.
Okay.
You
You
guys
guys,
are-
yeah.
I can
You got
see the
blindfolds on.
footprints I am making.
Barely.
Barely.
Yeah, I was going to say, really?
All right.
Oh,
so
we're going to
you-
get sneak attacked here, without a doubt.
Oh, you're an optimist, aren't you?
Well, I'm looking at our leaders. I see my feet.
I feel the same way
Guys, quit looking at the
about United
ground
States.
Yeah.
and look forward.
I feel the same way about the United States.
All right. So, yeah, you guys, you see that you're in a field. You see
Mud.
that scarecrow's hanging out, and you don't see anything yet.
Damn. Move
Well-
slowly.
Prick would remember where the goat is, right?
Yeah, Prick remembers that the goat is at the old ruined house that sits up on the hill.
We should maybe go see if that's still there. Sneakily.
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 Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
See if our leaders can stealth.
Because we walked through this ruined section last time.
Yeah, we know it. We feel,
I don't feel too bad right now.
no.
All right. if the group's traveling together, sneaking through, everybody rolls stealth for me.
I have advantage because I'm blessed.
Oh, God.
Man, we are a noisy bunch of.
Urabesh is now a T-Rex trying to be
Urabesh-
sneaky.
Yeah,
Boom, boom, boom.
yeah. Urabash has decided now's a good time to start working on his next album. His mixtape is about to drop.
Wait till next Tuesday. It's coming out.
We're inviting trouble.
I just turn around and say, "Come on, guys, be quiet."
Where's
Is
the
that
rest of our
everybody?
party?
Yeah, I think Atari was still hanging out in the background too.
We got half the group up here in the houses and half the group at the stars.
So as you guys are trying to sneak through, Prick, before you can make it to the edge of the buildings, the two scarecrows that were on the post, you hear a rustling noise, and you see them step down, and they look up at you, and their eyes begin to glow a bright yellow. So if
Here we go, guys. Here we go.
Remember, click your token before you roll.
your token.
Boom.
Why am I way back here? I thought I'd be up front.
Well, you weren't moving your character.
Well, I'm gonna move him to where I think he would have been. Right there.
Well, that's further away from the fighting.
Yeah.
Where's the fighting?
Exactly.
It looks like the fighting. There's a goat here.
No, we're not there yet.
No, we're still way back
All
here.
right, I'll be right there.
Your perception's
be-
a little foggy right now. You sure you didn't get a hold of some of that wine?
He's looking for them seeds.
Yeah, he's looking for the wrong kind of seeds.
I can see everything, man. Don't you know?
Urabash ran and jumped in the river.
I see all the good things.
Get the H out of here. All right, so
Man,
Rick, you would have been right about here. You and
All right.
Lawson both would be kind of cresting around the corner of the.
All right, so since this is kind of like we're not really looking at the topography of the map on this one, right? Like since it's
Yeah, it's kind of tough too because it's so large. I mean, at this point, you guys would be like way apart.
right.
We are 500 yards away.
yeah.
So we're gonna say we're gonna give every square for this instance about 10 feet.
Okay, I like it.
Looks like Vitari's gonna go first, and he's AFK.
Dude, I'm.
All right, I'll play his character while he's gone. He's gonna go and hug.
I'm
the
sorry, I'm
scarecrow.
dealing with the kids. Sarah's not here.
We get that. You don't gotta yell at us.
Yeah, it's
We're
okay.
just joking around.
He's still populating skeletons. I mean, scarecrows.
Them things.
Uh-oh. Urbash's internet just died.
No, it didn't.
You're no longer in roll 20.
Everybody else just froze up for me, so
Oh, you're coming back now.
Yeah.
Urabash.
I'll be right back.
Our DM has left us to contemplate our scarecrows. Up, everybody's leaving.
I'm gonna refresh
Refresh.
because we've determined in this the best thing to do is for everybody to refresh at the same.
If everybody does it, then everybody's out all at once. It's great. I can't see anybody. I'll hit refresh again. I still can't see. Refresh. Now I can't see you. Refresh.
All right, I'm out of here too.
How
Oh,
refreshing!
I saw walls and refresh.
Yeah, all the people are half off the screen, my cameras, and I can't see the thing to bring them back up.
What do you mean they're half off the screen?
Well, Urabash he came up like the bottom of the pictures. I only see the top half of the pictures, the cameras.
Yeah, you may need to actually like refresh your browser.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Well, Chrome was cutting off everybody's portraits for me like halfway. It was weird. Like it was like not the top or bottom half. It was like left to right.
Yeah, that's what I've got. The bottom half is gone. So to refresh my browser, do I have to go all the way out?
If you just click in the URL at the top, like where it says like app.roll20.net/editor,
And do
You
what?
you click in there and then hit F5.
Okay, that brought everybody back up.
Now Urabash is back. Urabash. Is it Urabash or Yorabash?
It's Urabash.
Is it Herb Ash?
You are a bash.
Urabash. But the DM has always said Urabash, so I've just gone with
Yeah.
it.
Urabash. And if that's what he's calling you, then
That's it.
Hey,
That's
if the DM says it, it's canon.
What he wants his name to be does not matter.
that's why you gotta pick simple names like Vitari Lightbringer.
Yeah. I apologize. And prick.
Very
It's
simple.
very easy to pronounce.
Yes.
Parents not bad either.
I mean, I could call him Preek, but hey,
Prick.
That's when my French cousins call me that. Priquet. All right, I think everybody's camera is situated now.
Like that.
Yeah.
I can't see Zaldarth.
Well, he's not there, but he rolled a 4, so he acts last, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Invisible program.
and he's laying in the mud.
Yeah.
Or it could be the Spanish pronunciation.
Priquet pasa.
Okay, Zaldoth is back and ready to roll.
All right.
Oh, crap.
We're not in order.
No, not yet. Sorry, I have 2 more of these little baddies that have to get on.
Now you can quit adding those guys.
Yeah, I thought there was only 2 crows.
Well, I see 4, and I think he's still adding.
Yeah,
At the beginning.
He's still rolling dice over there.
I'm right. This is going to be... You're going to die to these things made of straw. Alright, so Vatari is up. Vatari, you see these things drop down off their pedestals and look up at you, and they start to lurch forward towards you in the slowly growing darkness.
He's gonna cast silence spells at him.
No, hold on. I'm gonna use one of my new spells. Wall of Fire. And I'm gonna put the wall, how do I draw it? I want to put the wall, like, here to here, facing out.
how long can it be?
That's actually a good question. I don't know.
I want to say
So
it's
just
like
that's
60 feet.
60 feet long, 20 feet high, or a ring wall 20 feet in dynamic. So I could encircle us in fire, so they got to walk through the fire to get to us. But or I can have the wall, so they still have to walk through on one side.
we're too spread out.
So I
Yeah,
can
that-
have it. Where's the? How do I frickin'? I want to go like along the line of the top 2.
Well, why
Like
don't
right
you just
before your
draw
dash.
it with the draw tool?
Oh, okay. There. This. Kind of like that.
So you want to drop it across the scarecrows, basically.
Like right in front of them. Like right in front.
Easy
But
enough.
how far is 60 feet?
Those are 10-foot squares. So 6 of them.
So from about here to
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so it's about this to here.
Okay. All right, gotcha.
All right, how do I erase all that?
Just leave it there so we know where the wall of fire is.
Yeah, just leave it there.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna cast Wall of Fire. Let me get the.
Splat.
And I'm casting it facing out.
Okay.
I don't want it to face us, so then we get burned.
That's smart. Pro tip.
All right. So scarecrows are made of straw, and guess what straw is?
Not flammable.
Yep. So as you do this, the first one unsuspectingly just bursts into a ball of flame. He is immediately disintegrated.
Nice job. Yeah, it's that.
Excellent.
Half that still damn wow. So even at that, the second one passed his save, but he still lights up all the old clothing, ramshackle stuff that hangs off of him. Bursts into flames. He's unable to dodge out of the way, and he is deleted.
Damn.
Easy peasy.
Okay, Walzen, you see this wall of flame erupt in front of you, and 2 scarecrows immediately disintegrated.
Cool.
Good thing it's not wet straw.
Well, I'm just gonna stay here and hold an action.
All right. You hold an
Which action?
Yeah.
I guess a heavy crossbow.
Okay. So hold up. Crossbow action. So if one of them comes in view, you'll shoot it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You're Abash. You're at the far end of this wall of flame, and you see these things melt.
I'm going to probably just get behind the wall of flame. Okay, so that's 10, 20, 30, 40.
300 feet.
50. Yeah. So I'm going to use my dash action to get with the rest of the group and
Okay.
be behind the wall of flame.
All right. You join them.
And bonus action, I will give an inspiration die to, let's say, Prick.
Oh boy.
D.
Enough.
All right. Abash. Done.
Yes.
So, Perrin. There we go.
Well, Perrin sees how far they're away, and there's fire here. He says he's just gonna hold an action. He's gonna just hold an attack and wait and see if they come to him. Doesn't want to get out there away from the group. So I'm just sitting tight. They
And
want to
Prick.
come to us.
So these little like wall sections here,
Yeah.
are those just like broke down building pieces?
Broken down pieces of wall. They would be it's uneven, but in spots it would be anywhere from 2 to 4 feet high of an old stone wall.
Well, I'd like to try to climb over here to the highest point.
Okay.
And can I see a scarecrow from up here?
Yes, you are able to see the one closest to you. He's kind of slowly making his way across
So
the field.
now that I can see him while I'm precariously balanced on this wall, I fire a hand crossbow at him. Pew!
Good hit.
Okay. Yep, that hits.
And I'm like, splickups. 9.
All right. So it busts quite a bit of straw out of his midsection area. And that scarecrow,
Ella, what's wrong?
he just slowly kind of
Oh,
lurches
Lord.
across the field towards the action. Not really
Bear, just
anything.
something. Just go. Something. Just
Who?
stop.
What?
Oh my god. Hold on.
We
Hold
don't have to
on.
hold on. You just mute yourself if you're yelling.
Yeah.
Prick, the one you shot, is making his way through one of the ruined lots towards you, but he can't quite make it to you.
I say, guys, there's one coming towards me over here.
Hey, and Zaldar,
Okay.
How many squares? Is it 5
10
feet?
10 foot.
Oh well. I am going to stay on this side of the fire and go 1, 2, 3. Is that possible?
Yeah, you would kind of share the square with Walzen.
All right. And I'm gonna say
Brick.
I've always wanted to see live straw burn.
Now, are you? So you were here.
Yeah.
So you would kind of be in the same spot as Walzen.
Yeah.
Like that. All right. So I don't think you'd be able to quite reach this one.
I was right next to Urabesh, so I went 1, 2. I went 1, 2. Let's go, mouse. And then 3.
Here. Okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. All right, and you are within range of him. Okay.
And I'm gonna light him on fire.
Oh boy.
With the power of the sun.
Ours. Okay. So you hit.
Boy, that's an awful lot for a little old scarecrow.
That's what the sword does best, though.
Galati has no room for evil spirits.
I guess not.
So at 20.
Yeah. So you lay into this guy with enough damage to take him down to one knee. He is not looking good.
Oh, I thought that was.
How about now?
Yeah, and he rolls. And with that,
40,
with that,
44.
yeah, you lob his straw head off, and his little farmer hat falls to the ground and rolls
Oh.
across the ground. He is.
There's no honor in your death, foul spirit.
All right, Vitari, you have one scarecrow left.
Unlethal finger of death. Lay it on him.
I don't have that spell.
Trank arrow, let's tame it.
My pterodactyl's going nuts.
Pterodon.
Did you get your bola?
Can I
Get your
reach
chain
that?
bola. Lock him down.
700 feet. I don't think that's gonna reach.
Well, these are 10-foot squares, so it's 70 feet.
Okay.
Doesn't scale quite well.
No, stop. Damn it, Sammy. Oh my god, Emma. She's so excited. Alright, so I'm
She
going
wants you to make a move.
Shut up, man.
She wants you to make a move. And you're taking your sweet old time.
Alright, I'm just gonna use Sacred Flame on him.
There you go.
That seems like a good idea.
They don't seem to like
If
fire.
it did flame damage.
But
Well,
Sacred
it is
Flame
radiant
6
damage.
it's
not
it's
fire
60
damage,
foot
it's radiant.
range.
Well,
You can't
is.
quite
Well, then
reach it.
I will. So I would need to move 10 feet forward.
There you go.
Now you got him.
No, right here. I want to go right here.
Alright.
So 6 one day has half a dozen the other. All right, so he
All right.
miserably fails that. And his Sacred Flame catches him square in the arm and knocks a piece of chunk of straw away from him.
Easy peasy.
Walzen, your held action, you would actually be able to shoot this scarecrow now because he is.
Okay, and can I
You?
light my bolt on fire so I can shoot a fireball?
Well, it's gonna go through the firewall, so maybe it'll catch on fire.
Yeah.
I'm clicking on my heavy crossbow.
Are you clicking on it in the attack section at the top or in the inventory?
Oh, I'm doing the inventory.
That won't work. See?
All right. You shoot through. It's not quite enough skill to catch the bolt on fire, but it does hit.
Oh, it does hit?
Wow.
I mean, they're balls of straw. They don't
Yeah, there.
have a lot to them. All right, but that
Oh,
crossbow,
hello?
yeah, the crossbow does land a hit on him. It does a little bit more damage. Urbash.
Let's see here. It's all the way over there.
Ow, Bella! God damn!
Mute. Gotta mute before you start yelling.
What hurts?
I don't know. You
Hit
hurt.
my toe and scraped a nail across it.
That's what dogs do, man.
Lord!
Mute
I'm-
before you yell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Shatter on the scarecrow over there
Okay.
at level 2. Constitution save.
Ace. All right. Yeah. No save there. This shatter lands right on the sweet spot of the scarecrow. Does 15 further damage or 10 points of damage. And
The old-
on the fail, he-
Made
He
of
does
inorganic material.
Yeah.
So straw's organic. So
has disadvantage on it. Yeah, he definitely failed either way. Okay, I was just making sure it didn't push you back or anything. Okay, yep. So this shatters, and this scarecrow is almost down. Not quite.
I knocked a bunch of stuffing out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Perrin goes, well, let's move up to the edge of the fire and look through, and says, maybe one of my little darts might finish him off at this point. We shall see. Come on, dart. Oh, yes. Finish him.
That's it.
That's a hit.
6 points.
That is just enough to pierce the skull and leave him.
Yes. Oh, now I'm down to 5.
So the scarecrows have been destroyed, and all right, and the field falls silent once again, and you see there's not really anything else in the field. No more scarecrows, just the old creepy tree, the old empty houses.
Is the wall of flame still lighting up the whole night sky?
That's all right.
Hello?
Hello.
Sorry, I'm dealing with something. What's up?
Did you leave your wall of flame still up? To
No, I would. Once they're gone, I would take it down.
okay.
We'll take that down.
All right. Well, back to my stealthing forward.
Yeah.
Hopefully they didn't hear the ruckus and the, thunderclaps and the 20-foot high walls of fire.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
You think stealth is no longer an element of surprise?
Probably safe to say. I mean, it's gone dark again with the flames extinguishing.
But Urbash was walking around like he was a Rex again.
He was not a stealthy boy.
No. So.
What's this
surprise is
thing?
out.
Can I see this, whatever this is, from...
Yes, that is that's the old creepy tree. This thing stands. This is the one you saw earlier that had the has almost like a tree house in it, and it had the ravens in a cage.
Oh yeah.
Now, um, where you saw two before, there were three cages, one empty with two ravens in there. There's one raven in there, and the hut still seems to be empty.
Wonder if they're eating these ravens. Are they making pies? I don't know. Well, I don't have time for birds. I want to see if this goat's still here. So I'm gonna sneak my way up to the hill and try to see if the goat's still up there.
Okay. Yes, the goat is still there.
And he's still tied up.
He was not tied up because you had, I think,
Oh
actually
yeah,
cut.
I untied him. Yeah, so they didn't retie him up.
No.
Well,
As we're approaching this, do we see anything? Any other movement up there? Is it quiet?
Yeah, it seems to be very quiet there.
Wow.
Other than the, kind of like I said, the buzzing of the marsh flies and things
Yeah.
around you.
Yeah. Still kind of eerie.
Okay. And
Stand
so
behind you, Prick.
Prick, you are you approaching your goat friend?
I'm looking at him. Does he notice me yet?
Yes, he does notice you, and he kind of bleats out in a sad little goat noise.
Oh,
Yeah.
should we kill him?
No. You're hungry, aren't you?
Yeah. I haven't had a good meal in a couple days.
I know. Let's not eat the goat. He was bleeding sorrowfully.
Well. And these little circle thing around it, that's just like the pen that he's in.
Yeah, that was like the kind of worn, rickety wooden fence around there.
The ruins beyond the goat,
Yep.
Yes.
are they, can we see into them?
In spots.
Well,
I'm going to explore.
Okay.
all right.
Perrin,
move up.
Perrin, as you approach the house, suddenly a shape of a man takes form.
Oh, jeez.
We're all dead.
He looks out at you, and in a very ghostly voice says, "Why do you invade my home? Be gone, I beseech you."
We are looking for an old hag. Do you know where she is? I will leave if you tell me where she is.
He just says, "Please leave this place."
No. I know where she is.
And in ghostly fashion, he doesn't seem to be on the same plane as you, so he doesn't really respond to that. He says, "My poor Marina is gone. Please leave, I beseech you."
Hey, man, you got some seeds for sale?
He
Your
doesn't respond.
tact is really good, Prick.
I thought
Yep,
I might have
the
some
best.
seeds for sale. Can I eat your goat?
He doesn't respond.
This guy doesn't like me.
Well, I wonder why.
I just want some seeds and some goat, okay? It's not that hard.
I kind of want to respect his wishes, but at the same time, I guess I'm gonna back off for now. I don't see anything. I'm looking around
So
when I'm up there.
is
I don't
he
see
like
anything.
ethereal looking? This,
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a full-on ghost, a full-bodied apparition.
So I backed off. We're gonna keep exploring. Come on down this way.
All right.
Well,
So if you
maybe I can eat one of these birds.
Yeah.
guys, so you guys back away, and his ghost, he returns back into the ruined walls of the manor and disappears.
Okay. Looking off down here more to the west. Is this a field? This right here, is that a field?
You are looking into it's a fence-lined area with a kind of several toppled over gravestones, and the old building in the front seems to have been at one point a church. There's
Oh.
Okay.
parts of the the parts of the steeple have caved in. Like I said, the gravestones seem to be toppled over and kind of in a bad disarray.
Desecrated this place.
Yeah.
Who knows why?
Yeah. But I think an old cemetery is worth exploring.
Guys, I'm trying to eat this bird.
Good bird, but
Wait. What bird are you trying to eat?
The raven that's in the cage.
Oh my god.
Wood.
I'm getting hungry now.
Okay. So Prick, as you so you kind of run off and start to. Now this cage is sitting up on the little treehouse thing.
I can climb.
Okay. All right. So Prick, as you do that, you feel a tremor.
It's probably my stomach rumbling.
Yeah, that's it. That's what you think it is. The bird, yeah, the bird becomes visibly upset and audibly worried. He begins to call and kind of jump at the door of the cage. You feel the tree begin to move as its roots pull up out of the ground and thud back down onto the ground.
oh god. So you
Guys.
kicking a box is bad.
Someone's making this tree move.
Oh, good old Prick.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Good thing I'm an adept climber.
Oops.
I may be an adept flyer here shortly too.
Yep. We're gonna kind of. All right, Vatari. Not sure where in this mix you had gotten to. I don't know if you had followed it. Yeah, he's like down here. All right, you see, you suddenly see Prick in the air in this tree hut that is now kind of lurching around the battlefield, with your friend dangling off of its railing.
And he's got a phone call.
And he's got.
So this is like the whole tree and hut and everything. Like how big is this thing?
Let's see. It says makes it up. This tree is about. As an enormous tree. You're probably, I don't know, 25, 30 feet in the air.
Good.
Hanging off the railing, with the roof of the hut being about another 6, 7 foot.
I'm like, guys, I'm up here. I don't know what happened, but the bird's gone.
Bird's
What
gone.
are you doing up there?
Bird's still there. He's in his cage. He's not going anywhere.
Okay, I started heading towards you to see what's going on.
Well, I think we're in combat.
Yeah, we're waiting for Vatari to.
Oh shit! I didn't realize we're in combat. Do I need to roll?
No, you're already in there.
Okay.
We didn't re-roll.
Okay. Well, hell, Does this thing have a hold a prick?
No. Prick has a hold of its railings. He's
Yeah.
kind of hanging off.
So we're attacking this house.
No, it's
The
a
tree house.
It's a tree.
It's
house.
alive.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it's moving. It may be
Yeah.
mechanical.
Well, I'm gonna try to go over there and either hop. I'm gonna see if I can. How close can I get? 30 feet. Yeah. Can I make an attempt to grab on?
Well,
You want to grab onto a root and try to climb up?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Do
tree
a-
ought to firebomb it.
Give me
Well,
an
I mean,
check.
don't we want to get in it?
Your call, man. Give me an athletics check.
Okay.
Okay. Oh boy, this is gonna be good.
All right. So as you run up and try to grab a hold of a root to climb, it's come up out of the muddy ground, so the roots are very like mud covered and kind of slimy looking. You slide right off the other side, and you're now under this hut.
Ooh.
You're looking up at the bottom of the tree trunk.
Oh, cool. Hey.
Aaron looks at that and goes, "That's not good."
All right. So. Oof. All right, and as you slide off, one of the roots comes across and slaps you, Vatari, and just pounds you back into the ground. You take 20 points of damage.
Ouch.
Oh, that hurts.
Rick, your AC is
Amazing.
yeah.
Well, I had it in my. This must be an old token. 16.
Yeah. Okay. So, one of the branches tries to swing at you, and you, because you're kind of flinging around on this thing, you duck under it.
Haha.
And oof. And Perrin, oh my god,
Uh oh.
Perrin, you feel another root come way around from behind you, hits you square in the back, and knocks you flat on your face. You take 34 points of damage.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Dang, Perrin.
Who woke this thing up?
Yeah.
I'm gonna blame Vatari.
Sounds solid.
All right, and it begins to kind of lumber into the middle of the field, dragging Prick along with it. All right, Walzen.
Okay, well,
Do it, Walzen. Show him what's up.
and shoot at the tentacle holding parrot. Or I mean,
Prick.
no, prick.
Right.
Don't hit me.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Okay, you got a hit on him. Boom. Arrow sticks in the trunk of this thing. Doesn't even seem to flinch.
Oh, jeez.
Right, anything else you'd like to do?
He's running away. It's probably wise to be far away from.
Yeah. All right, Urabash.
I'm going to do a cure wounds on Perrin
Okay.
at 3rd level. So that is 20 points of healing to Perrin.
Don't you have to touch him for that?
Yeah, that's a touch spell.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna run over to Perrin, and then do that shit.
The old run and touch.
Okay, I'll run and touch.
And I will give inspiration to Parent.
Do it.
So you have a D8 inspiration die, Parent.
Okay.
All right, Perrin, you feel refreshed, and
Yeah, and now that I'm feeling refreshed and all, I'm also realizing that unarmed against this tree doesn't seem too good, and that I'm thinking that maybe we need to get up there along with Prick. So he's gonna give it a try, and I run to the tree and jump it, try to climb it.
okay.
Athletics check. What? Oh,
Yeah,
what?
athletics. Excuse me, I got a surprise breakfast. Yeah, athletics.
I like a surprise breakfast. Why can't I have a surprise breakfast?
All right, Perrin, you're able to, in your monk fashion, you're able to run up the roots of this tree, and you begin to climb and scurry up the, excuse me, up the trunk,
Uh-huh.
and you're on the same level as Prick now. You're up on
All
the
right.
the kind of railing, the porch area of this tree hut.
All right. Hey, Prick. Figured out a secret yet?
I haven't had a chance to do anything yet.
Okay. Well, there's two of us now. I say
Alright.
we kill the bird.
I'm still trying to eat it.
Well, I want you to eat it.
So that was your movement, Perrin.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
You can still punch a tree.
Yeah. So your action was actually climbing up the tree because that was
Right.
your movement on there. So
That's what I thought. That's what
Right.
it would take, wouldn't it?
yeah,
I mean, that's not like walking across the ground.
no, very much not. All right, Prick, you're kind of precariously dangling from this thing still.
So I'm on like the hut level of the house. Can I run inside the house and see if there's anything like that's screaming, here's my weak point, stab me here?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's you're kind of rocking back and forth as this thing moves, but yeah, you can run in.
So yeah, I scramble in, maybe through a window of this hut, and I'm looking for the heart of the tree.
The heart of the tree. All right, roll an investigation for me.
Would this be classified as a dungeon?
Negative.
Okay.
This would be a little small, roughly, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
So you're kind of, you're darting in and out of this little hut. It's very small, kind of basic stuff. There's old bones. There's, vials of strange sticky liquid. It smells really funny in here. There's old little, things hanging from the walls and stuff. But there's a small metal box that seems, or excuse me, a small oaken box that seems very out of place here. It's ornate, it's clean, laying under the bed. As you open it, there's a amber glowing orb about the size of a pine cone in there.
Well, I know not to eat this, but I am hungry.
When are you not hungry?
So I would. Is the whole box able to be carried?
Yeah, you could carry this in your hands. It's small treasure chest size.
Well, I pick that up and run over and I say, "Look what I found, parent!" And I open it and show it to him.
Oh man, that's cool. Is that what we're looking for? Is that the
It
seed?
it looks like a pine cone, so maybe.
No, it could be the seed.
All right, so Zaldarth, that'll be your action, Prick. You found one pine cone. Zaldarth?
Yes.
Where is my guy? Oh, we're not fighting this dude. What is this goat?
That's a good. Add the tree.
We're also missing two of their young
Damn.
that we're gotta find too.
All right, I Say, I hope everybody's ready for some Woodstock barbecue.
Uh-oh. Hey, I'm hanging up here. Look at me, Zaldar.
Bam.
How do you know a 26 hits?
No,
Because I know.
we just know. A 26 misses? No, just kidding. All right, so you, your blade chops into this tree root for 11 points of damage. Still doesn't seem to slow him down any.
And then I hit him with a good old thunderous smite. After that,
I don't.
Okay. Thunder Smite, he still takes the damage, but he
gets.
he what?
Go ahead.
No, what were you going to say about the? If
Nothing.
He fails to save? Okay.
Nothing.
So if he fails to save, he doesn't do anything. I mean, if he passes the save, he doesn't take any damage.
I can't remember what the spell is. if I'm being
Thunderous
honest.
smite.
Yeah, I can look it up. I didn't know if you had it handy there.
2c6. Additionally, if the target is a creature, must succeed as a strength saving throw, or be pushed back 10 feet away from you and knocked prone, which I don't think that's about to happen.
Yeah, I don't think you can knock a tree back 10 feet
No, yeah,
when
so
he's 300
right.
feet wide.
You chip a little more. You chip a little more of the bark away from him, but he continues to kind of shamble around.
And I come back with a second swing. Oh,
You can't even hit a tree with a sword.
dang.
That's bad.
100-foot tree.
Can't hit the broadside of a tree.
Aaron, you're dangling. I'd be careful
I
what I'd
know
be
I'm
saying if I were you right now.
You're not dangling.
Still,
You
you're
don't
standing
trash talk when
firm.
You're hanging by a sovereign thread, all right?
Okay, Vitari, is that you?
All right, so
You're muted.
I know.
did I get knocked prone?
No, you did not.
you're under the root, aren't you?
Yeah. All right. I mean, I don't know that Prick has got this oaken box,
No.
and I'm seeing people attack this thing. I'm like, why are we attacking it? It's just a freaking walk in the house. So
Because it's got a bird.
I try to climb back up it.
Okay. Athletics check.
The root, man.
I think you are worse for wear again.
I don't think I'm getting up on this house.
You know barbarians aren't very strong.
I need a grappling hook.
Yeah, so
Need about 20 grappling hooks.
you try to grab a root again, and as you do that, he's coming down from one of his steps, and it actually lands on you, and you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage from that.
Oh my god.
You gotta quit trying to climb this guy.
You just need to do something.
Good comeback.
Hey, I do what I can. All right, so I'm like, damn it.
I'm like, damn it.
I'm like, I just got stepped on by a tree.
I'm gonna healing word myself. Good Lord.
You're gonna touch yourself in the spots that hurt.
Yeah. 7 points. Woo woo.
He learned from the best paladins,
Yeah.
those wraith
Yeah.
crafters.
That's my turn.
All right. So, as you're kind of praying to your God and hoping that this splinter gets out of your chest, the root comes back down on you, hits you for 29 points of damage.
Me?
Oh my god.
God.
all of a sudden the branches kind of begin to sway back and forth. Urabash, you see a stone coming at you, but not enough time to get out of the way. You get hit by a rock for 19 points of damage.
Well, damn.
Oh, we're gonna kill this thing.
We are.
It's attacking us.
Well, we are Perrin while you hang upside down.
Yeah. Well, I'm up there. I'm
Well,
gonna do
you need to learn.
something.
You better learn how to jump off.
No, I'm gonna get into that house.
And another
Yay.
branch spins around, flings a rock, walls in it, hits you for 18 points of damage.
Holy shit. I
No
thought it was
shit. You're gonna wish you were in that house with me.
And this thing kind of comes back around in a little bit of a circle. It begins to circle the battlefield again. And that is its movement. Walzen?
Well, now I'm pissed.
Just because you got a rock upside the head.
Oh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm. That's a hit.
16. I bet this tree has like 1,000 hit points.
There we go. Okay. Yep. From across the field, you guys hear an arrow whiz below your feet, prick, and boom, sticks into the tree trunk again. Again, doesn't seem to really phase this tree.
You shot an arrow into a tree. It's a tree.
Yeah, exactly.
Shoot an arrow, no damage.
Yeah.
It did damage, just not a lot. Urabash, or Urabash, excuse me. You're out.
Bash.
You are now number 1 on the rock charts.
Uh-oh.
Let's see here. I'm going to. Where did my character sheet go? Oh, wait, there it is. I'm gonna cast Bane on this thing.
Okay. Trees are known to be charismatic beings. So did well with that. Okay, and he is now a Bane.
And yeah, that I'm well. I'll go ahead and do a bonus word healing word on myself.
Okay.
7 points of healing. That'll do it for me.
That's all right. Now, Perrin.
Perrin runs into the house with Prick. The little house with Prick. And he's looking everywhere. He's searching for anything else. He knows that he got the one seed, but he's trying to find, is there anything else in here?
Roll an investigation for me.
Might have gotten missed. Come on. Look hard, Perrin.
It's not a small space. You see that there is a lighter colored small box made of pine,
I go over and open it.
and inside of that is a more emerald colored jewel about the size of a pine cone.
All right. I pick it up and I look at Prick and I say, I think we've got them both. I think.
Okay, and then Prick.
So after seeing we have 2 pine cones, I'm thinking we might want to leave. I don't know if we can kill a tree.
Yeah, I don't think we can kill a tree, but
And there.
I mean-
So, is that box? Can I
Maybe.
shove that in my backpack?
Yeah, it would fit in a pack. easily.
Okay, so I shove that in my backpack. Can I see the bird that's in the cage still? Like, is that outside?
It is outside, and it's kind of still freaking out and flapping and squawking and banging into the sides of the cage.
Can I remove the cage from the tree?
Yeah, you can do that.
Are you still
So-
trying to eat this bird?
So I
You gotta do. I think there's something with this bird.
remove the cage from the tree.
Okay.
And how far to the ground are we?
What I say? You're about 20-ish foot to the ground.
Do I see any bushes around?
Nope. It looks like nice, murky, swampy farmland.
Well, I am going to say, "Follow me, Perrin," and I jump off the side. And I'm trying to jump as far away as possible while holding onto this bird cage, but I don't want to damage the cage.
Okay. Do an acrobatics check.
Not bad.
Okay, not too bad. You jump out. It is quite a bit of a fall. When you land, you're a pretty dexterous little goblin, so you land, do a tuck and roll, but you do kind of hit your knee on a rock. You take 7 points of damage.
Tis a scratch.
Tis but a scratch.
So I'm down on the ground.
Getting stomped on.
So I
And
see.
you get far enough. You're able to get far enough away from the tree that you don't hit the tree on the way down.
So then I am going to just. How much movement was it for? Well, so climbing cost me no extra movement. Would jumping
Right.
down?
Movement. I'm gonna say no because you basically failed.
Okay.
down.
So I'm gonna run past everybody and say, "We should get out of here." I've got the pine coats. Parents got one. He should make it too. And that does my turn.
Okay. And Zaldar, you see Prick suddenly just haul butt out of the tree, tuck and roll, and run away from you, screaming something about a pine cone.
Well, I don't know about pine cones, but I know about fire and wood. I'll run up and I swing.
He's gonna take
I inspire and I rewind and try it again. Oh my god.
14 might hit a tree though. It's just there.
you can't quite get a bead on this thing because it's
Yeah.
even though it's huge, it's kind of lumbering around.
Second attack.
That one hits. All right, yeah, your blade again whacks into this thing and knocks off a chunk of wood out of it. It doesn't seem to slow him down though.
I was gonna cast as a bonus action.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. You got it.
Because this guy's pretty big. I'm gonna cast Branding Smite after that hit.
Okay.
I guess at level 2.
Oh, thank you. That's just what I wanted.
You're welcome.
Okay, he is branded, and you see splinters of wood just explode off the root of the tree. But he's still not down or slowed down. Oops, sorry.
Terrible.
I clicked past you by accident, but go ahead and do your turn.
My what?
Okay, me. It passed me. All right, so I'm like, well, shoot, if Zaldros is gonna still attack this thing, I'm gonna move up just a little bit. I'm actually going to move this way because what is this brown thing?
That was the
That's
tree.
the tree.
That's the map representation of the tree. So now that spot would be empty.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to know if I'm moving through something.
Okay.
So I'm going to move over here, and I'm going to I was gonna fireball, but I was like, we already have someone up there, so I'm not gonna do that. So I'm going to. I want to move a little bit there. I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray on this thing
Okay.
at level 3. That should give me 4. Four. I believe I get an extra 1. Right? Yeah, additional ray. Okay. All right. So does that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. All right. 9 points of fire. Nine more points of fire. Six points of fire, and the last ray. Does 13? That might be a little too low.
Yeah, 13 does not hit. So
Okay.
after 3 consecutive bolts, this thing has begun to kind of lift its roots up, and your last one goes wide and misses entirely. But you've kind of splintered off some more chunks of his root, but again, doesn't seem to be slowing down.
Does the fire, by chance, do I see it doing double damage?
No,
Do I see that?
it doesn't. It's not like the scarecrows where it just bursts into an immediate flame.
But does it like? Okay. Okay.
All right, so with that, you have.
I'm not done yet.
Okay, sorry.
Bonus action, healing word.
Okay.
9 points of healing. Okay, good. Because I am hurting.
Yeah, wait till his root comes down on you again.
Hey, yeah, no.
Yeah,
I don't
no.
want that. All right, that's it. Done.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So your spells, burn this root, and the tree reacts. That same root kind of comes up, catches you between the legs, lifts you up into the air, slams you back down on the ground hard. You take 31 points of damage.
Oh, I felt
You're
that
reduced to
myself.
0.
I am at 0.
Holy shit.
Oh my god. From
Guys,
that
I got
far,
pie.
that far away?
You should have
Yeah.
followed Prick.
I got a pine cone.
You should have followed Prick.
Yeah.
I got a pine cone and a bird. I'm running. It's a tree. You can't kill a tree.
Prick, you're in the middle of running across the field, and you hear a whizzing noise, and you feel a rock hit you square in the back.
Oh,
You
God.
take 14 points of damage.
I am going to use Uncanny Dodge and take half.
Okay. So you take 7 points of damage. And let's see. Okay. Ooh. Zaldar, another root comes at you,
No.
but it's the same one that lifted Vatari up, so it's kind of coming in at an awkward angle. It sails right over you, and it lands on the ground beside of you, and the
No.
root actually snaps, and you see a large
Oh.
crack form across the root.
Oh, damn.
Dang.
Damage is
So what happens? What happens to me?
nothing. He crit failed his attack roll.
Loser.
Good job. All right, Walzen, you see Prick kind of dodge out of the way of this rock and all this unfolding.
Can I do a rally maneuver to help Vitari?
A rally maneuver?
Yeah, it's how do you bring it?
Yeah,
up?
click on. If you click on it, it should say
May have like a little chat bubble next to it when you click on it.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Rally. Okay.
Will that help them or not?
So not really. Maybe Urbash can clarify that for me. But I
Yeah,
think
he can't
once he
hear you.
drops to 0, yeah. Once he drops to 0, he's kind of unconscious. So at this point, he wouldn't.
All right.
And just thinking, would temporary hit points revive a person? Anyways.
No. Well, no, because he would have to be able to hear him and see him.
Right. I was just saying, let's say he could land it for whatever reason.
But whenever you get temporary hit points, you get those hit points. So if you have an ability that would add temporary hit points, that would work. To bring you up. But
yeah.
But in
That
this
was all.
particular instance,
In this instance, no. But if you had a spell that just gave him, yeah, it would bump him.
Okay. All right. Well,
Oh, is he trying to heal me?
Yeah, in a warrior fashion.
I got you. No, that's a good. That's
I heal
a
you
good
with
thought.
my sword. Whack.
That's a good thought. Yeah.
Good plan.
Heal!
Good plan.
Yeah.
Unfortunately not.
yeah, I'm just gonna hold an action.
I got you, Vittori.
Hard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you.
And okay, so you're holding an action. So I'm assuming that you want to hold for like if he moves closer to shoot him or something along those lines. All right, Urbash, you have seen Vittori pounded into the dirt.
Yep, I'm gonna do another 3rd level cure wounds.
Okay.
So 21 points of healing for Vitari. And I will give Zaldoth inspiration die.
Yeah.
Are you going to use it to whack a tree again?
I'm gonna whack the tree, bro.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be so
All right,
inspired.
I gotta head out.
Okay, man.
All right.
I gotta go
Bye.
get Daisy.
We'll see you Thursday then.
All right.
We're almost done here.
Okay.
But you are no longer unconscious. All right, Perrin, you.
All right. Perrin comes to the edge of a tree and he leaps, but he uses slow fall on the way down.
Nice.
And
That's smart.
touches the ground softly and looks for Prick and says, "I'm heading for Prick."
All
And
right.
he takes off on a deadbeat run. Now,
If he had $1 for every time you said that, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm heading to the prick.
Always chasing the prick.
Oh,
and I've caught the Prick.
Hey.
no. Ugh.
Oh, it feels good.
No, it feels good now, doesn't it?
Not Monster Sword just spit out some drink.
Yeah,
I don't care if it's 2020. There's just some things that shouldn't be said.
that's right.
Oh,
right.
Next to Prick and I go, "You still got the pine cone?"
yep.
What kind of question is it?
The pine
Still got
cone.
the pine cone.
For those of us that were up in the treehouse, it's appropriate.
So now Perrin is holding Prick's 2 pine cones in his hand. Oh Jesus. Okay, so with that, you guys see Perrin run to the edge of the tree. He gracefully does like an anime glide down to the ground. He begins to run away from the tree, and once he gets about 30 foot or so away from the tree stiffens up, becomes still, and the roots begin to sink back into the ground. And it grows still again.
Oh boy.
But now it is in a different spot than it was before.
Yeah.
It has returned to being just a tree.
Wow.
I think these
No,
pine
guys.
cones did something to it.
Yeah.
Guys, if we have this much trouble with the damn tree, what are we gonna do with it, my lord?
Yeah, but
But one thing at a time. We got the cones. We've
Yep.
got the seeds.
Are we sure these are the seeds they're looking for?
Well, no, I'm not actually, but it looks
Seeds.
really cool. And look at what it did to the tree. By the way, you've still got that bird, don't you, Prick? Did you eat it?
I haven't eaten it yet.
Can you talk to it? Maybe it'll tell us something.
Chirp, chirp, chirp.
Something tells me.
I can't speak
Are bad news.
to birds. What do you mean they're bad news? These are the magic wine seeds.
I may not be the sharpest weapon in the barracks, but
We
these
saw
seeds
that
might
on
be
your
bad
back
news.
on the tree.
Well, we should take these seeds back to the
Yeah.
winery and see if they say
Weren't we
this is.
supposed to find the 2 boys that headed out here too?
Oh yeah, there's supposed to be some workers.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
And
did-
Guess we
guess
should
what?
look for 'em.
The workers are part of the tree.
On Thursday, we will find out what the bird says, what the seeds do, and where the tree goes.
All right,
Very much.
we made it.
And we're gonna be deaded by a vampire lord.
Hey, at least you were attacking the tree.
We're not fighting him yet.
All right, guys.
Tell
us what-
Thanks
I
so
will tell you
much.
Yep.
See everybody on Thursday,
Hey, this was a
6:30
good one.
p.m.
Not
Eastern.
Montresor.
Thank you. Thank you.
I like this.
Ciao.